Oriema, third longest streak in NCAA history at 60 straight wins. And yes, UConn holds the other two best winning streaks, taking on a former assistant in Tanya Cardoza. Looking pretty good. They're trying to get into the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2011, and we are underway. Mariah Jefferson with the ball in her hands, starting along with Nurse, Stewart, Samuelson, and Morgan Tuck, who has the ball in her hands. And Morgan Tuck, very important cog in this UConn machine.
Tanya Cardoza told us they were going to start, rotate to take care of each other.
She said, in fact, we were the worst zone team ever, which is a pretty bold statement. This is what Mariah Jefferson does, maybe better than anybody in the country. Steal.
You know, Oriema told us before the game, Katie Lou Samuelson and Kia Nurse are two players he needs to make those three-point shots.
We all know about the big three, and Stewart, who scores her first of what will undoubtedly be many baskets. Atkinson, who is from New Haven, Connecticut, said that she actually didn't even like basketball until she started playing it in middle school.
Well, Tanaya Atkinson had 27 points against Houston just Friday night.
That is a career high for her. Tuck gets in there and rolls it in. Stewart off the mark. Nobody checked Williams, but Coville was able to knock it away. Stewart streaks in the lane to finish.
She's just so smart without the basketball, finding the open areas to get to.
And pressure from UConn pays off. Williams with the finish. And Williams comes up with the rebound. Boy, Jefferson all over the place. Stewart with the beautiful left-handed finish. Timeout, Temple. Pass tough, a tough pass into Tuck, rather. Stewart comes away with it. Pounding defense by Temple. Oh, and it goes in. First Owl other than Atkinson to score a field goal in this game. Williams showing some of that great leaping ability to get the rebound. Temple doing a good job of getting back in transition defense. Oh, but then they lost Williams. That's just beautiful basketball. Time to talk about GW, among other things. How about Temple on a 7-0 run to only be down by 2, and they go right inside to Stewart. That's good strategy.
They're covering for each other.
Samuelson passed up the 3. Better look at the 2, and she Jefferson in the open court. Pull up. No good. Rebound. Samuelson has had a good couple of trips down the floor. Gino Oriema told us before the game that he thinks Samuelson is just as skilled as Brianna Stewart. Different physically, but a lot expected of her. Mo Jefferson in there, lefty. Huge game later today against Arizona State. Charlie Turner Thorne's club, balanced, playing well. She always plays well. Tanya Cardoza trying to become the first former assistant of Gino Oriema to beat her old boss. He is 51-0 against his former point. She did have 3 rebounds, but we're used to seeing her be practically perfect in every way. Samuelson connects from the baseline. Temple to within 9. Stewart posting up. Temple a huge height disadvantage.
To compete with Connecticut is you got to make shots. And right now, that's what Butts and Atkins have been doing for Temple.
Kia Nurse's first basket of the game. It's a 3-pointer for the Canadian. UConn only averages actually fewer than 13 per game, so they're over their season average. Stewart flashes into the lane, makes it look as UConn tries to get it back to a double-digit lead. Again, more passing for UConn. Williams hits it, nobody dribbles, they pass it around, and they get a good look. Carol Lawson's Virginia State tournament record by scoring almost 100 points in 3 straight games.
Carol Lawson will love that you brought that up.
She did play. To single digits. UConn riding a 60-game winning streak. Jefferson off glass, no good. Rebound, Williams can't handle it, but Stewart's right there to give it to Jefferson. Last 3 meetings against Carolina. They take their basketball very seriously down there. Stewart got mugged and still hit it. 5 steals for Mariah. Slices inside and gets the basket. The
offensively.
She only had 2 points the first time these two teams played last month. She's got 15 tonight, and that is banked in. Brianna Stewart, the best player in the country. Morgan Tuck in the game, 1 of 8 for only 2 points. Has the ball now. That is a terrific pass over to Gabby Williams. Very unselfish for Tuck.
Are the leader of Connecticut, or you go on to the WNBA.
Gabby Williams already with the double-double, gets 2 more points.
Who are you passing the torch to for leadership-wise? And he said for next year, he said, right now, I'm not sure.
Jefferson gives Connecticut its biggest lead of the game. RPI goes down once they get into the American Conference. Jefferson, another steal. Her 8th.
Good you are unless you just go all out 100%.
And she has been wonderful ever since. All-American last year, a certain All-American this year. Gabby Williams has had an excellent game today.
They finish the rest of the American Conference. A good cut by Gabby Williams.
As we wind this down, Mariah Jefferson, 25 points, 8 assists, 8 steals. Stewart, 24 points, 8 rebounds, 6 blocks, 7 assists, 4 steals. She's good. Butler would finish, which sends Gino Auriemma to his 61st straight win. They now are 24-0 on the season, but a good effort from the Temple Owls. Mo Jefferson just too much. 25 points, 8 assists, and 8 steals. Carolyn and I will be back shortly with Gino Auriemma. Stick around for that. Now let's go to Doug.